Riads, traditional Moroccan courtyard houses, are Marrakech's hidden treasures. Stay to the end for an insider look at our most mesmerizing pics. Marrakech feels like a city from another era, where ancient souks spill with spices and silk, and the scent of orange blossom hangs in the air at dawn. If you want to experience an older Moroccan way of living, far from modern hotels, this place offers something rare. Beyond the Medina's maze of noise and color, past the narrow lanes where merchants haggle and donkeys carry goods through weathered archways, you'll find restored houses where life gathers around a quiet inner courtyard. Water flows from hand-carved fountains. Shade falls across cool stone floors. Orange trees frame the scene, while mint tea steeps in silver pots. Everything slows down. These private sanctuaries were built centuries ago for families who valued silence and craftsmanship. Walls thick enough to keep out the heat. Courtyards open to the sky but hidden from the street. Today, many have been transformed into intimate guest houses, each one preserving the Zellige tilework, horseshoe arches, and lantern-lit terraces that define Moorish architecture. In this video, we're ranking the best places to stay, from serene hideaways to design-forward restorations, with guidance from locals who know these spaces inside and out. Hidden in a souk-side cul-de-sac, steps from Jemaa El Fna, the main square in Marrakech, Riad Azzar is a restored traditional Marrakech courtyard home. Push the discreet wooden door, and the city falls away into a palm-framed patio with a jade plunge pool. Mint tea, rose petals, carved wood, and a few African pieces set a calm tone. With only 6 rooms, dinners by candlelight feel private and the fireplace warm. At sunrise, climb to the rooftop and listen as the Medina, the old city, wakes. Small, sincere, and perfectly placed for the souks, this is Riad Azzar. In the historic Mellah, the old Jewish quarter, just by Bahia Palace, Riad Assakina opens onto a calm courtyard pool where lantern light ripples on the walls. 6 intimate rooms circle the patio, each finished in cool tadalakt, a polished lime plaster with handcrafted details. Climb to the rooftop for wide views of the Medina, the old city, before diving back into the souks. Elegant, quiet, and well-placed for old Marrakech, this is Riad Assakina. At Riad Le Rihani, the city softens as you pass the studded wooden door. A covered alley opens to orange trees and a long courtyard pool. Climb to the rooftop. Daybeds, sheer curtains, a light breeze over the Medina. Inside, the restaurant glows in classic Moorish style. Carved arches, patterned tiles, a tall fireplace. Slow dinners feel private. Then the spa, a hammam, a traditional steam room with warm stone and eucalyptus. No 2 rooms are the same. One shows painted cedar ceilings, another a calm cream palette, another patterned floors and vintage doors, all with soft light and good linens. The overall look is exquisitely balanced. Authentic Moroccan craft, zellige, cedar, lantern light, paired with clean modern lines and soft neutrals. Intimate, central, and unmistakably Marrakesh. This is Riad Le Rihani. Le Clos des Arts rests within the Medina, tucked down passages that lead away from the main thoroughfares. The Riad unfolds around a central courtyard where a fountain murmurs, surrounded by archways and traditional woodwork. Each room carries its own character, decorated according to a different Moroccan art form. Carved cedarwood doors, zellige tilework in geometric patterns, sculpted plaster that traces the walls. Air conditioning runs quietly through the heat, and the private bathrooms hold hammam-style fixtures. Breakfast arrives on the rooftop terrace each morning, spread before views that stretch across the old city. A small plunge pool catches the light there, ringed by sun loungers and shaded seating where the day slows to its own rhythm. Le Clos des Arts offers that balance, a sanctuary tucked inside the pulse of Marrakech. Riad Antara sits in the heart of the Medina, minutes from Bahia Palace and the souks. The building opened in late 2017 after a careful reconstruction on the foundations of an old Saadian residence, where artisans preserved the traditional bones while introducing clean, contemporary lines. The interior holds that balance: hand-cut zellige tilework and carved plasterwork frame spaces where modern furniture sits against whitewashed walls. Each room features air conditioning tucked discreetly into the design, with hammam-style bathrooms finished in tadillakt and polished stone. The rooftop terrace stretches above the Medina, catching the evening light. A solar-heated pool waits there alongside the traditional hammam below. Riad Antara balances its position, close enough to walk to Jama El Fna, quiet enough to retreat from it. Before discovering the most mesmerizing riads in Marrakech, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. It helps us a lot to keep producing this kind of content. Thank you. Born as a modest townhouse in Bab Dukala, Riad Alili was patiently restored so the old bones breathe again. Hand-cut zellige and carved plaster frame quiet rooms that feel personal rather than grand. The courtyard pool anchors the day, while a compact hammam and massage room reset tired legs after the souks. Dinner leans home-style Moroccan with a neat contemporary touch, served wherever you feel most at ease. At night, the rooftop glows with lantern light and open city skies, a quiet perch above the Medina. Then rely on a discreet, always-on team that sorts transfers, guides, and small requests before you think to ask. Once a 19th century merchant's home, Le Jardin des Sens was revived into two joined riads, where history still reads in cedar doors and lime-washed walls. The look stays elegant and uncluttered, letting patterned zellige, pierced lanterns, and soft textiles do the talking. 9 distinct rooms, calm neutral palettes with carved cedar accents, hand-loomed textiles, Berber rugs, and brass details, kept hushed by thick walls and soft lighting. Courtyards are punctuated by small pools, while the spa is a highlight for traditional hammam rituals. Breakfast drifts to the rooftop on bright mornings. Dinners can be intimate by the fire, and service is the quiet kind that appears, solves, and leaves you to the moment. Once a family townhouse in Sidi Mamoun, Riad Anya was reimagined with restraint, so its domestic scale and hush remain. Lime-washed walls, cedar details, and hand-cut tile set a warm, honest palette. Rooms stay intimate with soft lighting, smart storage, and Tadilak bathrooms. In the courtyard, a 15-square-meter pool sparkles beside a jacuzzi, while the hammam and treatment rooms promise classic scrubs and oil massages after the souks. From terraces overlooking Mamunia's legendary gardens, breakfast arrives as a small feast, and the morning stretches unhurried. As night falls, the rooftop becomes a calm perch above the lanes, and the kitchen sends up simple Moroccan comfort if you stay in. Service is the remember your preferences kind that quietly lines up taxis and guides. About 10 minutes on foot puts you at Jamar El Fna, close to the buzz, far from the noise. Behind discreet Medina doors, Villa Nomade showcases Moorish design, arched galleries, carved cedar, and fine zellige restored by local artisans using centuries-old techniques. The courtyard remains the heart, fruit trees shading a murmuring fountain, while an indoor pool glimmers beneath high arcades. The hammam delivers time-honored steam, black soap, then oils. Each suite has its own character: warm Tadilak walls, carved cedar doors, hand-woven rugs, and brass lanterns balanced with bespoke furniture. Bathrooms are sculpted in Tadilak with hammered brass basins and zellige details, keeping the light soft and the atmosphere hushed. While the roof terrace serves breakfast over the Medina and aperitifs at golden hour. North Medina location means a short taxi to Jardin Majorelle. Service stays discreet and 5-star, arranging palace visits, atelier tours, or desert excursions. Modern comfort threads through ancient bones without losing the house's soul. Deep in the Medina's labyrinth, where few tourists wander, Riad Kheirredine unfolds across 3 garden courtyards, a 2,000 square meter palace of Moroccan craft and Italian restraint. TripAdvisor ranks it #1 in Marrakech, #1 in Africa, 5th in the world among small hotels. The accolades rest quietly beside hand-carved cedar doors and zellige tilework laid by artisans who learned the patterns from their grandfathers. 3 pools catch the light at different hours. The heated pool glows amber at dusk, while plunge pools nestle in private corners. Rooftop terraces frame the Atlas peaks and the Medina's tumbled geometry. Each of the suites blends Moroccan architecture with Italian design. Tadillaced walls, silk textiles, Carrara marble in the bathrooms. At dinner, fusion cuisine arrives course by course, each plate a conversation between continents. At Riad Kheirredine, the Medina's chaos dissolves into something else entirely. Cool corridors, the murmur of fountains, staff who remember your name and how you take your mint tea. Service so attuned it anticipates before you ask. Luxury measured not in excess, but in the precise weight of silence. We hope you've enjoyed this tour of the best riads in Marrakech. If you're after modern luxury hotels, our previous video has you covered. A quick heads up, top riads often sell out, so book well in advance using the best price links in the description. And before you go, claim your free gift, our interactive map of Marrakech, curated by locals. Scan the QR code on screen or visit onlyinmorocco.com to access hand-picked stays, food, and experiences. See you in the next guide.